Hi, nice to have you once again in another video. Today I want to talk about what it's like to be a transgender VTuber in, well, the VTuber community, as redundant as that sounds, or in the internet as a whole. And these topics are just basically my own experiences so far as a trans girl myself, and a little bit of advice to everyone that is out there considering or doubting themselves. So if this video interests you already, stay around. Let's get right into it. The first thing is my ideas and expectations before I became a VTuber. The thing is, when I became a VTuber, I was thinking, what am I gonna do? Are people gonna pick on me for my voice or my accent? Are gonna people call me, oh, you sound like a bro, you sound like a dude, you shouldn't be wearing, or you shouldn't be having a female-looking avatar model? And I'm like, no. First of all, if that is you or you have those kind of concerns, let me convince you otherwise. Be whoever the hell you want to be. This is your dream, this is your passion. You don't have to conform to any people in the internet unless you want to. There is absolutely a meta out there for VTubers. You don't, for example, you could have a dummy mommy boys or a chibi anime cartoon girl boys or a very soothing ASMR manly boys. If that is you and you like that, that's great. But if you don't have those boys traits and you sound in different ways, don't feel bad. You're not supposed to force yourself unless you want to practice and be like that. That is absolutely fine. But if not, don't feel bad for how you sound. Don't be shy about it. It is what makes you unique. It might be hard for people out there in the community, you know, the viewers, to get used to your voice because they are used to a meta. They are used to certain kind of things because that's what most VTubers do. And then they find you and they hear you and they're like, oh, I really like your voice. It's a little bit strange at the first time to get used to it, but then I really like the accent. You know, that's kind of the point. Be yourself. Don't be ashamed of your voice, even if you are training to have a feminine or masculine voice, or a more gender neutral voice, or whatever kind of voice you want. Have fun. No one is gonna pick on you, and if they do, they are not worth your time and certainly should not be welcome into your community. So there is no downside to having your own voice. Please don't be ashamed of that. Then again, when I started, I always made sure to put in my bio and my profile that I am a transgender girl in all my socials. For example, you can take a look and you can see it. My Twitter is written and my TikTok is written, in my YouTube, everywhere is put. I even have a very pretty transgender hairpin in my hair right here. Isn't it noticeable? Sometimes people don't look at those things because, you know, there are two massive reasons that are bouncing everywhere, but I do understand. I try to be as clear as possible with that because I don't want people to accuse me or say, you shouldn't be wearing a female looking avatar because you don't sound 100% female. I'm like, dude, I am a dragon. I will be whatever the heck I want to be. There is no argument that can convince me of otherwise. And that's the most important thing. When I joined, the community welcomed me. On Twitter, everyone was like, that's so nice. That's so cool. You know, it's 2022. It's absolutely acceptable and there is no problem at all. Most of our concerns as transgender people, person are like, we tend to think that everyone is gonna reject us, that everyone is gonna hate our voice, that everyone is gonna not like us. That is not the case. You are the only one hating on you. So you need to stop that. At least, you know, slowly. If it's a process, of course, it's a process of acceptance, or maybe you are training to improve your voice. Whatever the case it is, stop sabotaging your own self and just have fun with who you are. And before anything, you know, there is always going to be, the internet can be a very mean place. It can also be a very wonderful and wholesome place. But most of the time, as a content creator, you are gonna meet a lot of both. And you have to have a thick skin if you want to survive in this industry or in this scenario or in this context, especially as a VTuber. There are people out there that just hate on VTubers because they are VTubers. They don't like VTubers. And if they are also transphobic or something else, well, they will have more reasons to make mean comments to you. That's where you have to have a thick skin. Whatever people are saying on the internet, take it with a grain of salt. Do not take it seriously. When I started my TikTok, I think it took me a little of around a week before I blew up. And then I was getting all sorts of comments. Some very supportive, some very absolutely mean and disgusting. What did I do? Nothing. I just keep going. And just keep making cute videos because I like it. It's exactly what needs to be done. If you are worrying that people are going to give you shit for who you are, maybe you shouldn't do it. Because it's going to happen. People are going to give you shit for anything. You're going to breed. People are going to throw you shit at you. You're going to give your opinion. People are going to throw shit at you sometimes. And that's the reality of it. But just as much as there are mean people out there, do not forget that there is also very wholesome and supporting people. And you will get to enjoy both. So be sure to understand these things before you're planning to become a VTuber as a trans person. Or even just a VTuber yourself. Just a little bit of advice. Do not get scared by mean comments. People will say anything nowadays just to get a reaction. Do not give them the luxury to react to them. Make memes or ignore it. That's my best advice. And to finalize the video, honestly, if you are planning to become a VTuber as a trans person, it is a wonderful experience. It is 100% amazing. All you have to do, and I know that's gonna sound like a stretch to say, but all you have to do is enjoy what you're doing, just like any other person in the planet. Enjoy your dreams, enjoy them. Do not rush yourself to become a superstar. If you have the luck to become super famous overnight, good for you. If you have friends that become superstars faster than you, be happy for them. Make a good community by being your best version of yourself. Because remember, if you are a VTuber and you are a toxic person, or you just like to backstab people, you're also giving a bad image about who we are on the internet. Take it seriously. It might be a hobby, and I understand that everyone has different perspectives, but my advice is to always try to do good wherever you go. If you have something mean to say, better not say it. It's 100% better, and it's gonna save you a lot of problems as well. Every drama that you see online, you do not really have to get involved with. It's gonna save you a lot of headaches, and you're gonna have a lot more fun being out of drama. It's just my advice to everyone. And that's basically it. In short, being a transgender VTuber is like being any other VTuber, with the exception of your own mind poking at your voice and not liking how you sound yourself until you meet your own community, until you grow your own community. And I encourage you to talk more, because your voice probably sounds super angelic, regardless if it has a male or a female tone to it. Regardless of that, don't forget to enjoy what you're doing. That is my best advice. See you guys on the next video. Mwah.